I think he finds himself now in a situation where he's effectively let the genie out of the bottle. Everything I just described that he's done has created circumstances where a lot of what's being done in his name, in the interest of Russia, allegedly, actually makes his life a lot harder. And I think for that reason, Putin might be reconsidering whether he wants to have this hand-in-glove relationship with the separatists, but not so much because the West is pressuring him with sanctions and telling him he's got to pull back, but simply because he doesn't necessarily see the percentage in it anymore. The advantage may be if Putin decides to back off a little bit from the separatists at the same time that he's willing to contemplate a ceasefire for long enough that we can actually establish some of the facts that Philip mentioned. I mean, if you can actually prove a direct Russian training connection, equipping, supplying the rebels that results in this particular shoot-down, that it's not a random accident in the case of the fog of war, then I think, in fact, it's very appropriate for the international community to go after Moscow. Otherwise, I would take it as an open hand. This is Putin saying, look, there's been a tragic situation, you know, let's investigate it, let's try and negotiate. That's potentially productive.
But I should have given a caveat there, one of those having said that, because, Philip, you know, at the same time, Russians said today that they have evidence that a Ukrainian fighter jet was flying in the area of MH17. Is the implication here that it still could have been Ukraine behind this?
I don't think so. I think what the Russians are trying to do, and I completely agree with the comments we're hearing here, they're trying to figure out what to do in response to increasing evidence that shows they're responsible, in response to the President and the Congress saying we're going to impose sanctions, and most surprisingly in response to the Europeans, David Cameron, and maybe the Germans and others tomorrow in Europe saying, hey, the evidence is getting clearer and clearer. They're trying to figure out a way out. Let me tell you, Don, there's one piece here that I think is significant, and that is we can sit here and talk about what the United States is saying about the intelligence case, what Putin knows or doesn't know. Let me tell you, from 30 years in doing this, 25 years at the CIA, behind the scenes, the U.S. government knows a lot more than they're saying in terms of Russian culpability, and Putin knows that